Paul Doswell, 3-2 victory over Weymouth tonight. Sum up a crazy night of football here at Wesley Park.
Yeah, I thought if you're a neutral, I thought it was probably that people would go away from here saying it was a fantastic game between two sides that clearly came to play. A lot of respect for Weymouth and what they do. And as I said, it was a very, very entertaining game of National South football that probably deserved to be one higher level tonight. I think the Wednesday night here under the lights, you get a different atmosphere and it's got a sense of occasion. And I think the players, the 22 players out there tonight, put on a very, very good 90 minutes, 95 minutes entertainment for all the people that came in tonight.
So first half end-to-end free-flowing, but once we got that third goal, went 3-2 in front, we really did draw things up at the back despite everything Weymouth threw us.
Well, it all hinges on, we scored the goal at that point. I think we're in control of the situation. The referee deems it a second yellow card for Betsy. I think both his yellows were soft. So particularly harsh to send him off. And of course, when you're down to 10 men against a passing team that want to make the pitch very big, then you've got to be very tactically astute as how you deal with it. And if you look at how many actual saves Ross Warner's had to make, it's not many. So that's a massive credit to the players out there that stuck to the task, stuck to the players he had to pick off. All the runs that Weymouth players make off the ball, all picked up. I thought we defended magnificently for their lives, really, in the last 30 minutes, whilst still being a threat, because with Jonah up there and then subsequently Alfie and Bradley, we kept the pace up there, and if we did break, we had the opportunity to, I think on 3 or 4 occasions, but the final pass could have been better maybe. But I want to talk really about the defensive performance tonight of the whole team, because when you're defending as a 10, you have to. But also a magnificent, game of football, and topped off by a man of the match performance from Benny Reid, who was everywhere defensively, going forward, and putting 2 wonderful crosses for the goal. And the third goal, you won't see many better, to amount of passes to then get it out the door as we try and do. Great cross from him, bullet header from a younger. But I've got to say as well, after 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks out with a hamstring, he ran his socks off as well for 70 minutes. And it's difficult as a striker here, don't always fall for you. You've got to put a lot of shift in, especially if you're doing the one. I thought Kedwell as well for that first 70, got his goal. But we just needed the pace up there in that last 20. If we were going to break, we would break with pace. So, important win. There's no doubt about that. The team talk was very simple tonight. Win tonight and you're 6 points behind Wealdstone with over a third of the season left. We've got a 15-game season now. And 6 points is very catchable. We all know that. But it was important to get this win tonight, and we've gone and done that.
You say you saw the best of us tonight at both ends of the field.
Yeah, I do, because attacking wise, we should have been 3-0 up in the first 6 minutes. Josh got his goal, but he should have had 2 prior to that. The first one's an absolute sitter. And I think you'll have heard me say that a lot this season, that we don't take enough of our chances at home. And then the opposition tend to score a worldie. Well, I've got to say their first goal was a worldie. Yes, we could have closed them down higher up the pitch, but the lads struck it. It's got zip on it, it's got dip on it, and it's a great goal. And you sat there thinking, we dominated this first 20 minutes of the game, we should be 2 or 3-0 up, and here we are sat here at 1-0. The referee then gives a penalty, smashed the ball at Benny. Now, I think his arms are by his side, which is a natural position. I don't know if he's even hit his arm or not, but the fact is it smacked at you from 4 yards, 5 yards out. So that's another kick, it's another kick the lads had to. Ross saves the penalty, goes back to him. So all these little things, you're 2-1 down, 42 minutes gone, and it takes some character to end up being 3-2 up in the 55th minute. And it takes even more character when your midfielder, I thought was excellent tonight, Betsy, won his tackles and really drove us forward. When you're taking real legs and engine out of your midfield for the last half an hour, for us to come out with the win still was a credit to the players.
And of course, moments in games like that can give you a real morale boost. Those little morale boosts you need this time, you just get you that extra little 1% that we talk about a lot.
Yeah, and we've got another tough game here Saturday. Dulwich can be whoever they want to be. We've already been beaten by them in the FA Cup here, and on the day they were very, very good. They've gone and beaten Chelmsford by 5 on Saturday. So again, you're up against a Dulwich team that, I think they must be disappointed where they are, because I had them to be around the playoffs. You look at the people within their squad, the amount of players they've got, good players. So we know that Saturday won't be easy, and playing a Wednesday night, and then your recovery period is obviously not as great. They've not played this week, so we're going to need to be very clever Saturday as well with the personnel, substitutions as well, looking at that during the game if we need to, because the lads have put in a real shift tonight, and when you've run 11 and 12k, as a lot of the midfielders would have done tonight, and that's a big recovery ask for 3 days. And you hear the Premiership managers talk about it, but most of these lot have done a bit of work as well and a bit of graft. So yeah, we'll look forward to Saturday. I think we get a free week then the following week, which allows us to rest a few tired bones and bodies. But I'm more thrilled for the crowd as well. The home crowd got right behind us again. How pleased they were at the end for us. And we're top of the league away from home, and we're probably now mid-table at home, and that's what's been hurting us this season. So if that's one part of the jigsaw we can get right, if we can win our home games between now and the end of the season, it will give us a chance to get in the playoffs for sure. It will give us a chance to chase Wealdstone now.
These Wednesday night football certainly serving up some classics and really serving up some good moments. As I say, 1,400 on a Wednesday night is a fantastic crowd. Around the average for us all season, to get on a midweek just shows.
And credit to the Weymouth supporters as well, who travelled down in numbers as well. For them to have probably near 100 on a Wednesday night away from home shows, what a good job Mark Mosley's doing. That they'll travel in those numbers. Weymouth will be right up there in the playoffs. I think you've seen 2 very good National League South sides here today that would, I've got to say, there's probably 7 or 8 teams in the National League that would comfortably hold their own in the National League, and clearly Wealdstone are one of them. Bath, Slough, you've got Dartford who are on a fantastic run at the moment. Dorking Wanderers who go and beat Stockport County 4-0. You've got ourselves, you've got Weymouth. There's plenty of teams in there. Maidstone again, full-time team, Dulwich full-time team. So I said to the chairman, this is the best National South that I've seen. I actually enjoyed the league this year, and as much as the pressure's on to try and get up, it's been a very, very good league this year with good attendances, in the main good pitches, and up until today, good referees.
Paul, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Cheers, Henry.